Support independent business and buy the Stars and Stripes Freedom Deck. Poker for Patriots. Ships exclusively in the USA. Available from La Casa Loca on eBay and Etsy. Alright, so we're looking for the best fight of 2024 and the best fighter of 2024. But let's go through all the notable fights.
Okay.
We got from 297, the split decision between Dricus du Plessis and Sean Strickland, which the rematch is coming up. But I mean, I kind of think that they could have called it a draw. I do feel like Strickland did a bit more.
Could have won either way. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So the next fight, they got to show who really won it.
Someone's got to really dominate the fight.
There you go.
Then 298, we got Volkanovski versus Ilia Topuria, where he loses his belt.
That was kind of vicious how he lost it.
That was a vicious end for.
It sucks because it's just like he should have never fought.
Yeah, he came back too fast.
Too fast.
In the co-main, we had Robert Whittaker with a unanimous decision against Paulo Costa.
Yeah, let's see that. Check. That wasn't bad.
Then in that same card, it was Geoff Niel versus Ian Garry.
I remember that fool was fucking running.
He was like running the whole time, and then in interviews afterwards, he was like, he couldn't handle my footwork. I was too good for him, and I just was like, bro, you were running the whole time.
Running and backing up isn't good footwork. Just side to side lateral when you're getting the pocket is good footwork.
The last fight that I wanted to mention of 298 that it's kind of made me sad.
Which one?
Merab Dvalishvili versus Henry Cejudo, because he got sunned.
So in the first round, check. First round, Henry was whooping his ass, dazed him, everything. Second, third round, I don't know. He just picked him up and walked with him.
Especially, was that the second round? I thought that was the
second, third round. Third round, he picked him up and walked across the cage.
That's what I was thinking of. Like when he walked across and just basically like sunned him.
It just sucks because it's like, come on, Cejudo, like you had on the first round.
Couldn't handle the machine. Check.
Nah, check. It seemed like he got too gassed too fast.
And then, so UFC 299, people were kind of thinking it was going to be better than 300 because at the time, the 300 card wasn't coming together.
Nah.
And there was so much speculation about like, well, what's going to happen with this card? So 299 was looking like it was going to be the real 300.
The real 300, yeah.
That's where we had Sean O'Malley versus Chito Vera.
That was a good one.
That was a good fight. And then Dustin Poirier when he KO'd Benoît Saint Denis, the French guy.
Yeah.
And then Kevin Holland versus Michael Venom Page in Michael Venom Page's first fight in the UFC.
That was a good one.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Sean O'Malley, I think he definitely...
that knee to the head, you heard that shit?
You could hear it throughout the stadium, bro.
That crack.
It was crazy.
Yeah, you got to give that fool, Chito just could take a hit. Like,
then we go, okay, so 300. Are you going to check or you going to raise it?
Check.
Okay, I got nothing.
Me neither. I got king high.
All right, so 300, we have Alex Pereira versus Jamahal.
That one was just sad. I don't know.
Oh my god, dude.
You know what's funny? Look, I like Alex Pereira. I really do. The fool's a great fighter.
Yeah, I like him
but
too.
You
He's
think
awesome.
You could hit him because how he just stands there with his chin out, but you can't hit him.
It's crazy. It's crazy, bro.
It's like, dude, how you guys can't hit him? He's like right there, standing in front of you, like no head movement. But you cannot hit him.
He doesn't. The only thing he does is he kind of pulls his head back. Yeah, but he doesn't ever slip or like roll or nothing, bro. He's just like, well,
that fool's that good.
That
fool's just that good,
bro.
That power, dog, and that hook, that memes.
I love too how there was someone made a funny ass meme of when Jamahal he kicks him in the nuts, and then he was just like, no,
hold my beer,
and then knocks him out. So oh man, I forget if this is the co-main. No, I don't think this was the co-main. Yeah. But it was like the people's fight of the night. Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje.
Wasn't that the co-main?
No, I don't think it was the co-main. Oh, it was for the BMF. But I don't know. I think there might have been another...
No, there wasn't a title fight, I don't think.
Well, either way, that was the fight of the night.
That was the fight of the night.
It might be the fight of the year. Yeah. That ending too at the last second.
Bro, that shit was crazy.
So...
Because it's like, if you think about it, dude, it was just perfect boxing. It's just Gaethje just could not land, And then
I think too, because he said that. Well, Gaethje said that he got like his breathing was obstructed from that spinning back kick.
I know that in the first round when he did that spinning back kick, he cracked him in the face with it.
In the nose, I think he said he broke his nose in that first whatever. Also, too,
savage.
Check, by the way.
Check. Also,
too, Max Holloway was saying in interviews that he could feel the atmosphere like bending whenever Justin Gaethje threw a punch.
Swung.
He was just like, dude. He was like, he's definitely a dangerous hitter because like he's like, I could feel the wind from him swinging.
That's fucking crazy though.
Like,
if you think about it, it's crazy.
All right, so next on 300 is Oliveira versus Arman Tsarukyan, which Arman Tsarukyan won by split decision. I don't really remember how that fight went.
I don't. It's not really like a
a
memorable fight.
Yeah, it didn't stick with me. Yeah. But then we have also Aljamain Sterling's first fight at what's that, featherweight?
Oh yeah,
versus Calvin Kattar, which he won by unanimous decision.
Yeah, that fight I felt like he could have done more, and then he's just like trying to hang on to him and shit like that. It's just like,
I think,
come on, Aljamain.
I hate saying it because I feel like I say it all the time. Like I like Aljamain Sterling I'll listen to him and like on his podcast. I like to listen to him.
It's just,
but I can't stand watching him fight. He's so boring.
Yeah, he needs to do more.
But all right, so after that we have also another first timer in the UFC is Kayla Harrison, who won by submission against Holly Holm.
That wasn't that bad actually. And you would think Holly Holm because she's a vet.
Yeah,
she got her on that one.
Kayla Harrison though is also a dog. And then we had Diego Lopez versus Sota Yusuf. Diego Lopez won by TKO.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah,
Diego is coming up fast.
Yeah, he's good, man.
What I do hate about him though is his tick. He always grabbing his throat. He always does this. It's like, bro, you need to stop that because someone's got to read that and crack you.
Yeah, someone's gonna like when your hand's down here, someone's gonna try to go for that exposed face.
Yeah, or body because he does that too many. He does that all the time. It's like when Dustin pulls up his short. It's like, damn fool, I know you're not in the hood right now.
UFC fighters and their ticks.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
The next TKO is so sad because man, these next two losses are sad for me specifically because these are boys from my hood. We got Jalen Turner versus Renato Moicano.
Oh, Turner got boop-bop, no?
Yeah. But he almost had him in the first round, and then he got up too early, prematurely, celebrating. Check, by the way.
We better. No, and then it wasn't over.
Yeah, it wasn't over, and then he got TKO'd later. And then in the fight before that, it was Bobby Green versus Jim Miller.
Yeah,
and Bobby Green also got he lost by unanimous decision.
But still.
But I was just like, man, none of my boys made it.
I like Bobby Green too. That fool's a thug.
Yeah, the dude's a dog.
You know what's funny? When you see Bobby Green, you picture a mini Rampage.
Yeah.
That's Rampage Jackson and
Rampage Jr.
Yeah, Rampage Jr. Check.
But all right, so for 301 was Alexander Pantoja, 2 jacks, versus Steve Erceg. And the funniest thing about that fight, because I can't stand Pantoja. I think in his last fight he did really good, but for the most part,
he likes grappling too much.
He just grapples and just holds.
He doesn't do too much on the floor.
Yeah, he literally just like hugs you and holds you on the ground and collects the ground time points.
It just sucks because what's his name?
Royval or
Moreno.
Yeah.
He wants to be able to beat him and he just
can't he's just like for some reason he doesn't got it.
He got his number.
Yeah. But the funny thing about 301 is that for some reason on Twitter, all the MMA girls had this weird thirst over Steve Erceg because he just looked like a normal guy. Someone even photoshopped a Best Buy tag on his polo shirt because he was wearing like a blue polo. And it just said like Employee of the Month, Steve Erceg. He just looks like a normal guy. Versus for some reason, all the girls were like thirsting over Steve Erceg.
Really?
Yeah, it was so funny like seeing all the comments. I was like, what is it about this guy? He just looks like a regular. He looks like.
That's what the thing.
He looks like.
He's like
Mike. What's his name? What's that guy? Michael Scott. The 40-year-old virgin guy.
Oh, and they all.
Steve Carell.
Yeah.
He looks like Steve Carell in 40-year-old virgin.
I was gonna say, from the other guys, Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
When he got with Eva Mendes.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the
fuck
did
this happen?
And then you see all the girls always hitting on him.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
that was Steve Erceg.
This motherfucker ugly.
Bro, that was Steve Erceg for 301.
That's hilarious.
Do you want to check?
Yeah, check.
I got 10 high.
I was waiting for that to come down, actually. I want to have myself a nice straight.
All right, 303. Oh, no, sorry. 302. We got Islam Makhachev win by submission over Dustin Poirier.
It just sucks because Dustin Poirier, great fighter. He needs to work on his ground against those type of fighters. But he keeps pulling guillotines.
That jumping guillotine.
He's like, one day I'm going to get it. And it's like, yeah, but the day is not today, bro.
It's so funny because in interviews, too, he's always like, and I'm going to keep trying, too.
Yeah, he's like, I don't give a shit. I'm going to keep trying. I don't care what my coach says. But it's like, dude.
Then we got the co-main. We have Sean Strickland versus Paulo Costa, and Sean won by a split decision.
Yeah, I think Paulo Costa fell off after getting his butt raped by Izzy. Did that happen to him?
His fight against Sean Strickland, though, was pretty good.
No, yeah. Well, because you would think he would have, like, pushed forward like a monster and maniac.
Check.
Like he did, what he did with Romero.
Yeah.
But nah, like he's more calmer now, and it's just like, bro, that's what got your booty taken.
He definitely
Izzy.
He definitely lost a beat after that Izzy fight.
Yeah, I think he hasn't been the same. Unfortunately, that's fucking sad.
Poor dude.
Yeah.
All right, so 303, dude. Just 2 fights later, we got Alex Pereira again. KO against his Yuri Prochazka again.
Yeah, that one was
dude,
worse than the first one, to be honest.
It sucks too because I love Yuri. I like them both. That was a fight where I didn't want to watch them fight.
All their numbers.
Dude, he's like unstoppable.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think like that shit's just funny. Like Yuri, I don't know. It's because how Yuri moves, and he moves weird, but yeah, at the same time, it's like, bro, you gotta land something. He keeps catching you.
He's also too. His guard is down. Like
his hands are too. Yeah, it's too low. It's by his legs.
Like, what are you doing?
That's why you're getting caught all the damn time.
All right, on the co-main was another, I think, fight of the night was Dan Ige versus Diego Lopez.
I'm trying to think. Oh yeah,
because Diego Lopez was originally supposed to fight Brian Ortega.
Yes,
and then Brian Ortega had to pull out like at the last minute,
injured or something. Yeah, the dude came in last minute. It was a great fight.
Came in like 4 hours notice or something.
Great fight. That dude put up a great fight. It's like, hey, you should give him a little fight camp to fight him back again. Yeah, because dude, they were going back and forth in that fight.
That was a good fight, man. And then too, I remember seeing an interview with Dan Ige, and then they were asking him where he was at, and I think he said he was getting his hair cut or something like that. And then they asked him like, hey, we need someone like to fill in now. And he was like, is this a joke? And then he was just like, no. And he's like, okay, I'm on my way.
Went there and got down.
Check.
Was that the one at the... No, that wasn't at the Sphere. What was it at the Sphere?
At the Sphere. Oh, no. That was 306.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Dude, because Diego Lopez fought again at the Sphere. But that time he fought against Brian Ortega. Yeah. All right, another... from 33, the last one that I wanted to mention. Ian Garry again against Michael Venom Page. I had
Venom Page winning that one.
I had Venom Page winning that one too. I don't know how they give him a unanimous decision. I was like, how's that unanimous?
No, there's no unanimous. It was like going back and forth.
Yeah.
I felt like the MVP had better exchanges.
Yeah.
He kept catching him with some, because he's just so crazy with his karate.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just outland. I felt like he outlanded him.
All right. I got a pair of threes.
Ooh, I have a pair of sevens.
Damn it.
Sixes.
All right, so 305, we got Dricus du Plessis versus Izzy Adesanya, where Dricus won by submission.
Yeah, like same thing with Izzy. That's my guy. You know what I mean? Since he first got in there, I was watching his fights, but I don't know, like he needs to sit back. That one was an emotional fight for him, I felt like.
I do think though too,
and he got in his
Izzy fought much more. He was a much more active fighter in that fight than he had been in his previous fights, because I felt like Izzy got comfortable.
Yeah, like
kind of just
being the champ,
like defending the belt, but not that he was.
That's what happened.
He wasn't engaging.
That's what happened when he fought against Strickland, and then Strickland caught him and just bopped him. Mm-hmm. I felt like he didn't take it too. He took it lightly. It's like you never take your opponent lightly, because anybody could win.
And two, with Izzy, I think he relied too much for too long on counter striking, because now people, especially with Strickland, where Strickland moved in slowly, like he was like almost like a boa constrictor,
and he counter punched the counter puncher.
Yeah, so I think when your game is that you're just a counter puncher, you're leaving other people to try to slow the pace down so that they don't get caught.
So they're over here leading the dance, and you're over here just waiting for your opportunity. But like the first when he was fighting everybody was rushing in trying to knock him out.
Yeah.
Didn't work like that. Now everybody's being more patient, calm.
Yeah.
Fighting his fight. Don't get me wrong, because he's a good patient fighter.
Yeah.
You don't want to slow it too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because then he starts picking you apart.
Yeah.
Because he's super long and tall.
Yeah, he's got that range.
When you're fighting another counter striker, which was Strickland, you threw in a punch and his weird ass stance, like he almost does like a Philly shell adjusted. Almost a Philly shell.
It's like an adjusted MMA Philly shell.
Yeah, and then he just like blocked and caught you.
Yeah,
and you just didn't know what happened. And then same thing with, and then you try to fight Plessis, and he's like, he wrestles more.
Yeah,
he could take you down, and it's just like, damn, that was all bad.
306 is where we moved to the Sphere.
Okay, we moved to the Sphere.
I actually really enjoy it. I wasn't sure how I was like, how special is it really going to be at the Sphere? Like how much different?
It was pretty dope.
And it was. When I was watching, I was like, wow, this is pretty amazing.
Sick. Yeah.
So we got the headliners, Sean O'Malley versus Merab Dvalishvili.
That one, what pissed me off about that one is he waited too long, and then at the end of the fight, he decides to start throwing.
Yeah. And he
hurt
caught him. Yeah, he caught him.
He hurt him to the body. Yeah. And then, but it was already too late. Like, dude, you should have done this from the beginning.
He had already, Merab already dominated so much of the fight that it was like you could only win by KO or submission.
What pissed me off was like, you could have been doing that from the beginning and still, you're going to get taken down no matter what. And you're still going to have to fight all that shit. Why not start throwing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just waited to the last second and lost.
Then that fight too, check by the way.
Check.
The co-main was so upsetting for me because I like both these fighters. It was Valentina Shevchenko with the rematch against Alexander Grasso.
I did not. I like Valentina.
I was like, dude, you're better than this.
She's scared.
Yeah, she's scared. Of her. Yeah.
So she did any and everything. To me, to be honest, and she's good at the ground.
Yeah.
But she didn't do nothing on the ground, really.
Yeah.
She held her down.
She busted like an Alexander Pantoja where she just wrestles and holds him down.
That shit pissed me off. I was like, girl, what are you doing? Like,
you're a dominant fighter.
Yeah, you've been a dominant fighter since you entered the UFC.
Yeah.
This is your third time fighting her.
Yeah.
First time, she beat you. Second time was a tie, draw.
Yeah.
Third time, you're just going to be like, I got to lay on this bitch.
Yeah.
Like, no. Like, what are you doing? Go out and win it.
That's not like, that would not be a way as a champion I would want to reclaim my belt by points.
That low-key hurt. Because
Yeah.
I was like, dude, the first fight she fought against you, she dominated. Don't you want to get that win back? Like, because she beat you on the feet and on the floor. And then the second time you fight, it was closer. Tied, and then the third fight, you're like, nah, I just gotta lay on her.
Bro, yeah, that was so
disappointing.
Why, Valentina?
Why?
But last one I wanted to mention for the Sphere is Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez.
Yeah, Ortega's
dude. Yeah,
he needs to learn how to strike.
Yeah,
he needs a better boxing coach because Jesus, this fool. Yeah.
He just didn't.
And then you're trying to go take him to the ground, bro. Homeboy doesn't scare. He's Brazilian.
Yeah.
They're all used to jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, they're born with black belts.
Yeah, they're born with black belts. It's crazy. But no, yeah, like, come on. You got 10s?
Yeah, what do you got?
I got queens.
Damn it.
Damn, I just keep getting you.
Well, all right, so that was 306. 307.
307.
Guess who's back for probably his toughest fight of the year?
Was that the Holloway? No, that was on that fight too, no?
No, Holloway wasn't on this card.
Oh.
But that's the next card.
Oh.
But in 307, Alex Pereira's toughest fight versus Khalil Roundtree.
Dude, that was the best fight that anybody gave him other than Izzy.
Yeah.
Because other than that, no, okay. This is another good fight, but the first good one that he ever fought in light heavyweight was against Blachowicz.
Yeah.
That was a great one.
Yeah.
That one could have went either way.
Yeah.
After that, he's been running through the lightweight division. Khalil Roundtree, to be honest, I could hate. Yeah, I could be like, I don't know what the fuck you were watching. First round, or was it first and second, Khalil won.
Oh, the first, yeah.
Yeah, and he gassed out. And then after that,
Pereira picked
up the pace and put a pace on him.
Yeah.
That fool was like, oh, this fool dragged me into deep waters. I'm fucked. Because the only problem was Khalil kept doing burst. He was bursting out like, okay, right when he gets in close, I'm gonna do a burst real fast and boom, 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 boom. But hey, That fool Khalil.
Bro, I think I watched some interviews. Khalil was on Michael Bisping's show.
Yeah.
And he was talking about the fight. And Bisping asked him, like, do you think... I forgot how he posed the question. But he was just saying, do you think that Alex Pereira, like, that you just gassed yourself out of the first round? And Khalil said, no. He's like, I still had... energy. He was
a little bit in the tank, but
he was like, but the pressure. He said that the pressure that he knew that he was gonna put pressure on him, but he said it's different once you're actually in there with him. And he said the pressure was more than what I imagined it to be.
Yeah, dude, the dude was on top of. Even though he almost got dropped a couple times, dazed a couple times, he was on top of him. Yeah, it was like, you ain't going nowhere. You might got me, but yours not going nowhere. That was his best. That was the best fight so far.
Yeah,
for
Alex Pereira.
Hell yeah, that was a great one. Even though he fucking killed him at the end, demolished him. Check. Like, dude, that fool's face was bopped.
So 308, man, this is a champion hunter.
Sad.
We got Ilia Topuria with the KO on Max Holloway.
Hey, his first KO ever.
First KO. It's crazy because I remember too, someone said that for this fight, we got a fighter who's doing nothing but KOs versus a fighter who's never been KO'd.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, it was like kind of reminded me of Batman versus Joker, where he's like an unstoppable force meets an immovable object.
Yeah, and that unstoppable force fucking moved that object.
Force, yeah.
It sucks because I like Max, and it's just like, he just got caught.
Yeah.
He got caught.
All right.
I hope he doesn't move up, though.
Oh, Max?
No, Topuria.
Oh, Topuria?
I don't know. Like against Islam, it'll be a great fight, but Islam fought strikers.
And Islam wants to move up to middleweight.
Welterweight.
Oh, to welterweight.
Yeah, it'll be because he's light. If he moves up there, to be honest, the welterweight is trash right now.
Yeah, fucking, what's his name?
After
I forgot the name, Muhammad.
Yeah, Bilal Muhammad.
Bilal forgot the name, Muhammad, whatever.
Yeah, fuck him. I don't know. I'm waiting for somebody to pop out because the welterweight never been dead like this before.
Yeah, it's in a sorry place right now.
It's in a sad place.
On 308 too, man, it was so heartbreaking for me to see. It was Robert Whittaker versus Khamzat Chimaev.
Yeah, he fucked him up first round. I thought Whittaker would have done better, to be honest.
Dude, his jaw, like he crushed his jaw or some shit like that. That was so brutal.
I don't know who fucking sound like an owl. Who's gonna take him? You would think he'd be fighting for a bout by now.
You'd think, yeah,
but it's just he keeps getting
he pulls out so much stuff. Because he's been getting sick.
Remember how he was like,
he had that stretch where he was
3 fights every year, maybe longer, like more, but it's just, I don't know, something happened to his body where it's breaking down on him now.
Well, 309, we got John Jones with the TKO on Stipe Miocic.
That was cool.
And
a lot of people hate.
I think, man, it does kind of suck though, because Stipe is just not the same Stipe.
No, he's not.
He's not fighting a prime Stipe.
Yeah, but they're not fighting a prime John in either.
Yeah,
because John is not in his prime state either.
I think though John is still in a better position to be fighting
way
right now.
Better. No, yeah,
than Stipe.
He was in a way better mindset and a better physical than Stipe. Hell yeah.
And also because like Stipe got like fucking KO'd by
but that was like 2 years ago. His brain is not rattled by then.
But I mean,
I'm just saying
a KO changes you forever, bro.
Yeah, it does. I'm just saying he's just older. What it is he's in his 40s.
Yeah.
40 something, and John's in his 30 somethings. It was just bound. He was gonna lose no matter what. I think he would have lost to Aspinall. Stipe. I think he would have lost to.
I mean, he was already kind of like he's already had his losses and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's done. Like, but don't get me wrong, it was just more of a legacy fight and a money fight.
Yeah,
for both. Will John fight fucking Aspinall?
I don't know.
Most likely.
I don't know.
50-50. I don't know. He wants to fight. He wants money fights now. What he should do is just vacate the bout and just do money fights then. I think.
Yeah, if that's the case, then
yeah. But if he wants to hold on to the bout, he should fight Aspinall. But I don't know. I still got John against Aspinall though, to be honest, because
I feel like it's fucked up to be holding the belt like that though.
Oh,
like, dude, like
you're holding it hostage.
Yeah,
you should just let it go
and do your super fights.
He should.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. If he doesn't want to fight any more youngsters,
that's
coming for the bout, just Just let it go.
Yeah.
You're not running away from anything.
Yeah.
You
Also,
already
too,
did
like
everything.
he's already established so much. Like, dude, just do the fights you want to do for fun.
This is how I see it. There's only 2 GOATs in MMA, and it's Demetrius Johnson and John Jones.
I got GSP in there too, though.
GSP is in there, but
I got GSP and Demetrius Johnson are like my picks for the most skilled fighters.
No,
because John Jones is the greatest fighter, but GSP and Demetrius Johnson are the most skilled fighters.
I get that. I love GSP. He was one of my favorite fighters. He is a GOAT, but
there's no but here, bro. Don't you dare. Don't you dare try to justify this but.
Think about it. Think about it.
I'm thinking.
Demetrius Johnson, who did he lose to?
What, like Cejudo?
Did he though?
No.
Okay then. Who else did he lose to in UFC? Now I'm talking about. I'm not talking about when he lost to Cruz and fucking what was the the WEC. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about in his UFC run.
Yeah, nobody.
Who did John lose to in his UFC run? Nobody.
Yeah, he lost against Dominic Reyes.
Yeah, in a way. But he still won that bout. In a way, yeah. I would say it was 3-2.
I have a bias here because of my connection
only problem is
to Dominic.
This is the fucked up part. They say to beat the champ, you got to beat the champ.
Yeah.
Which is a fucking shitty thing to say when he dominated 3 of the rounds.
Yeah.
Beating the champ. You know what I mean? But it is what it is at that point. It's like, fuck.
Bro.
It's fucked up. But hold on. Let me keep going, though. GSP has lost to Matt Hughes.
His loss to Matt Serra, though,
was
surprising, but also
he got it back. Don't get me wrong, he
got it back. But also, I was listening to him in an interview, and he said that the 2 fights that affected him the most was his loss to Matt Serra and Matt Hughes, and that the fight against Matt Hughes, he was underestimating his own confidence in the fight, so he was questioning his skills.
Yeah.
And his fight against Matt Serra, he felt like he was too confident, so he underestimated him because he felt like he had.
Yeah, because no one thought he was gonna win. Because he came off that fight series,
Ultimate Fighter,
the Ultimate Fighter, and won it, and then he got a chance to fight for the bout, and ended up winning it.
Yeah, dude.
Definitely didn't think he was gonna win himself. You know what I mean? Like, let's be serious.
Even he was like, "There's no way.
There's no way." But you know what?
There was a way.
There was a way. Fucking caught him with what was it? Head kick.
I forgot how he
with his short ass. He caught him with the head kick, and he's short.
All right, so check. All right, final card of the year, UFC 310. The only fight where I was actually not disappointed with Alexander Pantoja against Kai Asakura. I wanted Kai to win the fight because I just hate the way Alexander Pantoja fights. But in this fight, he actually fought for once.
It happened.
I only got a pair of 2s, by the way.
Damn, did he really beat me with the pair of 2s? That's some shit.
And then
2s and 6s.
Co-main, we had Ian Garry versus Shavkat, which I was expecting a lot more out of Shavkat.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like Shavkat, though. I
still like Shavkat.
Shavkat straight handled him, though. I give him that.
I think, too, because they both had already had so many sparring sessions together, they were both hesitant to engage in those first 2 rounds.
Yeah, no, I could see that. You know what was funny, though? Like, what he said after the fight?
Who?
Stupid ass Ian.
Garry.
Bro,
Ian Garry, yeah.
Like, Jesus, get off the mic, bro, because you be saying some corny, stupid shit.
It's so cringy and
it's
corny.
Like, bro, like, don't, you can't say, even though I lost, I won. But, like, what the fuck are you talking about, dog? Like, stop. Like, just be like, it was a great fight. He got my number. I can't wait to come back and try to fight him again. You know, simple as that. Don't say no corny shit. Be like, you know, it's the fight game. You know, you win, you lose some. But I felt like I still won even though I lost. And it's like, bro, no, you didn't. All right? You lost. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. You won in life, if you want to say it like that, I guess. But in reality, you got your ass beat.
Let me wrap up.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so final fights that I wanted to check, by the way.
Check.
Final fights from 310,
other
than the main and co-main, are we got Cyril Gaines split decision against Alexander Volkov, which everyone agrees Alexander Volkov was the actual winner.
Yeah.
We got Bryce Mitchell with the TKO on Kron Gracie.
Yeah, we kind of figured that one too.
Du Ho Choi with that TKO was sick. That was a Du Choi is probably one of his best fights against Lander. Then we got Dominic Reyes with the TKO on Anthony Smith.
He's coming back.
Vicente Luque winning the fight in the first minute in the first round against Gorimbo. And Evolov unanimous decision on Sterling.
Yeah.
But now that sorry. Are
No,
you
you're good? Yeah,
you
let's
good?
check.
Okay. But yeah, so now that we've gone through all the fights,
Yeah.
who's your fighter of the year?
Fighter of the year?
Yeah. I feel like fight of the year, we
Fight
both
of
agree.
the year is gonna be Max versus Gaethje for me.
Yeah.
So I think we might. Fighter of the year? Fuck.
Right now everyone's arguing
It might
against
be- okay,
go
hold
for
on,
it,
hold on.
go for it.
I'm trying to think right now, but it could possibly be Topuria after beating up two greats.
Yeah, uncrowning two champs.
Yeah, which is fucked up because they've been through a lot of wars, but still,
Yeah.
a win's a win. Okay, you guys wanted to fight the best. You guys went up against a young dog.
Check.
Yeah, check. Or fuck, I'm trying to think right now. It's kind of like an iffy. Islam did great too. I'm not mad at Islam.
He only had like the one fight?
No, this year he had 3 fights.
Who do you other than Dustin Poirier? Who
Did
else
he fought in the he fought Dustin, he fought Volk, and he fought he only fought
He
twice.
didn't fight Volk this year. That was last year.
Was that last year?
Mm-hmm. He only fought once this year.
I thought he fought twice this year. Well, never mind. He's off the page. So it'll be Topuria or maybe Alex.
For me, I got Alex just because he's been such an active champion and he takes fights at the last minute in any condition he's in.
Yeah.
Only got 2s.
I got Queens and 10s.
Damn it. Anyways, okay, so fighter of the year for me is Alex. I guess for you it's Topuria.
Yeah, even though he knocked out 2 of the guys I like. That's the fucked up part. I'm like, I want to go with Alex. And don't get me wrong, Alex is great. But it's just so hard to choose a guy that's so great in a division that he's just running through right now.
It's also too, I mean, I gotta respect the skill. You know, like the dude is skilled.
He has great skill.
He's a
Dude,
monster.
that low kick?
Yeah.
Bro, he doesn't throw it regularly.
Yeah.
You can tell, and then how he throws it, bro, that shit look like it hurts.
Yeah. And when his hits to the body
are great.
Are like
nice and crisp. Yeah. Nice and crisp. I'll say Alex, but I'm still leaning towards Topuria just for the fact that
it's a hard
how he knocked them out.
Yeah.
Was bro. And he knocked out a guy that boxes real good, which is the Max.
He's a champion slayer, bro.
He's a good striker. And then you got Volk, where Volk should have tried to take him down more, maybe. But then again, Volk should have never fought because he got knocked the fuck out.
He came back too fast, bro.
Yeah, so but still. I'll say those. No, I guess you could say John's in the picture, but then again,
John also only fought once though.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, for like a greatest, I would still put John in for like one of the greatest fighters. But for this year though, it's
either Topuria or Alex.
Yeah,
it has to be out of them two. It has to be. Did you see the pound for pound rankings though?
I haven't seen them recently.
I don't agree with them. They have Islam as pound for pound number 1, John as 2, Alex as 3, Topuria 4, and then so on and so on.
Yeah,
I would change bro. The way I would change. I would say maybe putting Alex as 1. I guess you could probably leave John at 2 or 3. And I'm putting Islam towards the back because he only fought once, like you said.
Yeah.
Anyway, so like you can't be pound for pound of the year either for just winning one fight. Don't get me wrong, you had a lot of good fights, but I think pound for pound when they do the rankings, they should do that every year. I think they do it like it seems like they do it
after each fight.
They do. Yeah, they shouldn't do that. They should do it throughout the year, pound for pound.
Yeah,
and you see the records, how many times they fought the year and everything like that. But yeah.
But anyways, guys,
great fights all around.
Until January 18th, I think, which is the next pay-per-view, Islam versus Tsarukian and Dvalishvili versus Umar Nurmagomedov.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one. No one wants to fight Umar.
I know.
Everybody's pissed off.
I know.
Yeah.
Especially fucking Merab.
I got Umar.
Me too.
Yeah. Merab didn't want to fight him. You could tell how pissed off he was.
He's like, you don't deserve this. Stars and Stripes Freedom Deck. Keep the All-American Ace up your sleeve. Only in the USA. Available from La Casa Loca on eBay and Etsy.